Welcome to the finals, and this is pretty much the perfect hand here. We have perfect mana, two Bumby 4 drops. I mean, not really Bumby, but two really good 4 drops, and really, and even a 2 drop to play until we get to 4 mana. So yeah, let's go ahead and not mulligan. He chose to play first, which is fine by me with this hand. This is a hand that really likes to play second, since you know that's Battering Blood for you. See what he does. He didn't do anything. I'm definitely playing my creeper here at this point, since you know I can get value out of Battering Blood later on. If he had played the creature here, nah, I guess I still would have played the creeper. I see what you're doing there. I'm not going to attack into that wolf. It's just 2 life, right? No reason to do that, really. The good thing here is that if he has a wolf and blocks my creeper and then untaps and plays something else, I can just Battering Blood then. But yeah, I still would rather not expose my creeper to that thing. He probably has it. I mean, he's in the finals, right? If you play something scary here, I am willing to lose my creeper in the Battering Blood. Otherwise, I think I'm playing the Seraph. I mean, let's go ahead and attack here, because if he has another Wolfear Avenger, we can just Battering Blood then. Alright, it appears he did not. Let's go ahead and play the Seraph. I think if he attacks, I actually block the Seraph, because that will make him lose a combat trick. I'll gain 2 life, get to bash him back with my creeper. And some of Green's combat tricks here are just so good. Like, I mean, one common in particular, the... Ooh, look at that. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, what do I do here? I think I just play the Renegade. The next turn I can just play the Malfat Twins, and then eventually I'll be able to Battering Blood. I could Battering Blood now, but that wouldn't really be good. He would lose his guy, which would not be able to come back, but I would lose both my guys, and that is just pathetically weak. So I just prefer to play a demon, and like, unless he has another creature, he will not be able to just, you know, block my demon and get his guy back from his Undying, since he will not have a creature to sack to it. The next turn playing a Twins should be pretty good, since then I can just Battering Blood, sacking the Creeper and the Twins. Get 2 tokens for my troubles, and get rid of these guys. Yeah, that guy's... Alright, so that's pretty good, I would say. Let's go ahead and bash with Seraph and Renegade guy. See what he does. Didn't do anything. I'm up to 14. He's down to 11. Let's go ahead and play the Twins. Now we are ready for the Battering Blood. Another Wolfear Avenger. That's interesting. Alright, I guess I'm taking 5 extra damage here. The next turn, depending on what it does, we have some options actually. We could Battering Blood and get back whatever we sacrificed to our Grave Exchange. That would be an option. Now we obviously cannot attack with the Twins. or with the Renegade Demon. Ooh, Blood Artist. Yes, that's actually the best here. I think I can even Battering Blood at this point. Can I? Let's go ahead and bash with Seraph and Malfell Twins. Because like if he double blocks my twins, I'll be able to kill his Exterminator, then Battering Blood, he will lose his demon. Yeah, I think that's okay. If he wants to block and regenerate, no harm done, since I'm going to sack my twins either way. I think even if he double blocks or just blocks with the Avenger, I'm fine with it. And even if he takes, obviously, it's 4 more damage to his face. Alright, you can go ahead and regenerate your guy. Now, here's what happens here. I get to Battering Blood, the next turn I'll get to play a Grave Exchange. If he doesn't play another creature, he'll have to sack his demon and have no way to bring it back, and I'll just bring back my Malfell Twins. Yeah, that would be a pretty good deal. Of course, I'll get to deal 4 damage to his face and gain 4 life. Let's sack this thing and sack this thing. He'll sack his 2 non-demon creatures probably. Let's go ahead and target him with all of our triggers here. Yeah, this game is almost over, I would say. He would have to have a pretty big bomb to be able to survive here. Especially if he doesn't have anything in I mean, even if he plays something, I would just play a Grave Exchange next turn and we'll just get rid of one of his blockers. Alright. Pillar of Flame, getting rid of my guy there, and a Triumph of Ferocity. Yeah, I got bad news for you. Nah, I'm not really going to play a Terminus here. But this I am going to play. Now let's choose this guy, shall we? Oh, I mean, not this guy. This guy, the Malfell Twins. And you're the player. You have to sack it. You now have a creature to bring it back, and he just conceded. Awesome. So it's 1-0 for us. And we even have all those Terminuses and Go Knight Commanders in hand. That was a good one. Do I wanna bring in Gallflash against him? I don't think I would. Crypt Creeper is actually good against him since he has the demon, and if he wants to bring the demon back via Undying, we can just exile it in response. But other than that, let's see, convert mana cost. Yeah, there isn't really anything here that I want to take out. Most of these cards are actually good. Alright. Let's go ahead and submit. Yeah, this hand, like, it's not the best hand ever because my cheap spell I cannot actually cast since I need a creature, and even a creature that I'm willing to sacrifice. And we have a couple late game big guys, but we do have a Seraph of Dawn, and we already have 2 playing, so we only need another land, any land, to be able to play it. Let's go ahead and now mull this hand. He chose to play first, and he did mull down to 5 cards at this point. So yeah, I got a good feeling about this. Now watch as I lose and get embarrassed. Well, I think we are on the right track there and drawing that swamp. Still need 2 more lands to be able to play our big guys in the late game. Alright, Butcher Goal. Not that afraid of that. That's actually pretty good too, since it's a... I mean, it's not gonna be really good at this point, but it's a creature If I get desperate, I can Bone Splinters it. I mean, I can sack it to Bone Splinters. And at least I do not, waste my third turn without doing anything here. Oh, he has perfect Gent mana. Look at that. Alright, let's go ahead and play this guy. It's even good, like, if he has something like a Pillar of Flame, we can just sack something in response to make him not exile our creatures. Alright, you can attack. I'm not going to block, obviously. I'm not going to attack either, since he may have one of his many wolves. Instead, I'm just going to play a Seraph. This thing lets him regenerate, right? It does. Which means that those wolves might be a problem, but, Terminus doesn't let him regenerate, which might be important at some point here in this game. Alright, if he had the wolf, he chose not to use it. If he attacks, I think I'm blocking. I cannot imagine anything that deals 3 damage here. Green has the combat tricks. The common combat tricks give +2/+2 and then +1/+1. So I think my Seraph should be safe. Ooh, Pillar of Flame. Alright. Let's go ahead and sack this to make his spell fizzle and to have a guy in our graveyard, which can be important later on if we ever draw into a Grave Exchange. Yeah, you know what, I think I'm not gonna block. I don't really want him to have a 2/2. Alright. Yeah, drawing a bit land heavy at this point, but still think I like things here. He only has 2 cards in hand since he did mull down to 5. And I have at least one big card advantage engine in my hand, and that is Terminus. I mean, not an engine, but a one-shot thing. Even though I do have something that gives me card disadvantage, but oh well. Alright, down to 18, and then up to 20 next turn. If he lets me, obviously. Alright, Triumph of Ferocity. Okay, let's go ahead and bash with the Seraph. Then let's go ahead and make sure he will not trigger this Triumph for a while here with our Go Knight God by committing a full 4 to the board. Gaining 2 life even. Yeah, I think he will be hard pressed to come back from this. If he attacks, I'm still going to block. I mean, I'm still not going to block. Taking 1 damage here is fine. No reason to give him a 2/2. Let's see what he plays. Alright, Deathwind. Unfortunate, but oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and play a land and play this guy. This way we have enough mana to activate him. Not that we are gonna need it, I don't think. The thing about this card is that it works like on an empty board, right? If you control the creature to get its pot tied. I mean, I'm not sure. I think he has to control a creature. Yeah, so I think it doesn't really work on an empty board. Still a very good card though. Really like it. Now he's gonna play, alright, another Deathwind. That's unfortunate. He still had a pretty good draw, I think, for a 5-lander, but I think mine just might be better. Ooh, Evernight Shade. I actually like that a lot, since that actually means that he will never have the creature with the greatest power on the battlefield. He did not get to draw. Fervent Cathar, sure. Make my guy unable to block, no problem. I can even like Bone Splinter something here, if I really want to, since my shade has Undying. Ooh, Battering Blood. Is that even good? I don't think it is at this point. So let's go ahead and attack him with both here. He does not have the wolf because he does not have enough green mana. Alright, let's go ahead and pump. And then during his upkeep we will pump our shade twice so that he doesn't get to draw. There we go. Look at our hand, we have all removal, 2 mass removal cards and 1 bone splinters. Alright, taking 2. Just bash his face in here. Ooh, it's actually good too. Let's go ahead and bash. See what he has. He may have a wolf here, but I don't think he does. Let's go ahead and make our guy a 3/3 to withstand his attack, and then make him a 3/3. Yeah, we can still play this thing, I guess, because we have to make him a 3/3 during his upkeep. All right. See what he does. If he attacks, I think I actually block. Alright, he did not attack. Let's see, do I Bone Splinters his thing there? I'm not even sure, because like if I Bone Splinters it, attack him with, I mean, sacrificing a Blood Flow Connoisseur, we can like deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to his face, which, yeah, I think I would just rather outright attack him. Let's see what happens. If he wants to block my Connoisseur, he is able to do so. Let's maybe I actually want him to kill my guy, but not really. I think I should just, I mean, no reason. There isn't anything in my hand that I actually want to play now. So, oh, I think he may be dead here. I mean, look at my hand. He doesn't have a chance really in this game, I don't think. I could even, like, if he plays 2 creatures, I can Battering Blood, sack my 2 guys here and just bash him with the Avacyn Shade for. Ooh, that thing. Yeah, that is kinda. I still think we could do something here, maybe. Let's see. Gold Knight Commander, huh? We have to deal 5 damage to him. So, we have to pump this thing a lot, like 1, 2, 3, 3 times to be able to trade, and then we'll get a 2/2 shade. And this way we don't let him draw an extra card, which maybe. Alright, I think the plan here is to actually, I mean, he has to block this thing, right? So let's play the commander and let's, yeah, I think he's just dead. Even though I think I can safely go for it. I mean, look at my hand. There's no way I'm losing this. So I can attack with everything. He will block the shade, and then I will just sack the shade and sack the Gold Knight Redeemer to deal with exactly. I mean, even like when I sack the shade, I will even pump all of my guys, right? So yeah, I don't even have to sack the Gold Knight Redeemer. Let's go ahead and pump our team. So we will be able to deal 6 damage to him, actually. Alright. Alright, we got there. Awesome. And a beautiful little QP here. Alright. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.